Okay, so for those that don't know me, I'm Tracy Gorick. I am a healing coach, an energy healer, a spiritual mentor, and I use mindset, all of that together to help you heal and release any illness and pain that's been going on. And it does take a lot of times all of those three things so you can heal. Um, and it takes a lot of work on your part also to go and heal the wounds that are in there. Um, because a lot of the illness does come from like the past traumas and things that have been done to you, or energy leaking in through your aura, which a lot of times that's things that have weakened it. So there's just so much to it, but it takes all of that to help you heal. So that's me, and that's what I do. The spiritual mentoring, though, that's a lot of what I do in these chalk talks to help you understand. So a lot of times, like this morning, a lot of times stuff will come through earlier in the day and it didn't. So I had to sit down and ask what they wanted to talk about before I came live. And what came up, it's time to let the anger go. And for us to heal, we have to let go of any anger towards anything. Once we do that, then everything would be set right. I know it might not make sense, but hopefully someday it will to you. But that's another thing you have to go on feeling. Take what feels right to you from me and leave the rest. But you need to be clear, with no preconceived thoughts when you're trying to get a really clear answer for yourself. And that's what's difficult, and that's why like healing really helps you be able to get those clear answers. Because we have all the hurt and anger in there of things that have done to us, or things we've been told that maybe aren't true or maybe are true. And so that's why, for the past 2 days before that, I was like, you have to clear all this out. The logic, even the fact checking on different things, it might not be true. It might be true, but it might not be true. But that's where you come in, where you drop it into your feeling and in your heart to understand what's real and what's not. And that would include the anger. Anger does nothing for anybody except hurt you, and that weakens your immune system, and that's why you really truly need to let go of the anger. Now, that being said, I know there's different situations where you feel like you should be angry and you need to, spout it off, but there really isn't. And when you sit back and really look at that, holding on to the anger or spewing out anger at somebody or something, including political, is not going to do anybody any good. And it's going to rile others up, and it's going to hurt your immune system. And it's not going to change anybody's opinion. That's what I want you to understand. Being angry and getting angry is not going to change somebody's opinion on the thoughts of their thoughts of it, because they're going from their experiences too, and that's what you have to remember. So you need to worry about yourself and look at things from your perspective, and not even try to force people your thoughts. You can say them, but just say them. Like I say them, but I'm not forcing it on you. I'm like, take what feels right and leave the rest. There's no reason for me to make you understand my perspective, because it's not your perspective, right? I'm just giving you something, or a way to look at things, or something to think about. And then you take it in and see if it feels right to you, okay? And that would go along with the whole anger thing, and that's how you need to look at it. Really, you don't want to get angry, because it does weaken your immune system, and that's what causes illness also. And it's really time to let go of the anger. And if you watch, it's almost like we're doing this, right? People who are almost there are letting go of the anger and seeing what's awesome out there right now and healing, right? But the people that weren't there, they're getting worse and lower and more angry. So in some ways, you see a lot more people doing really well in handling this situation, but in other ways, there's a lot of people getting angry. And I guess the good thing is there's less that are doing that, but it's becoming more prominent because of the stress. So anyway, that's what I was guided to talk to you about, is to let go of the anger. Because it's not going to do anybody any good, and you want to be that person that's not angry, and you want to know deep down this is how you will make the changes, by not being angry. Because the less anger there is, then the more things will change for the better. And you have to just have that out in your mind and manifest it. The more we all manifest the right things that are supposed to happen, that's what's going to happen. And that's what we need to remember at all times. So really, the anger does no good. None at all. And that's one thing we're here to work on, is to release that anger, so it doesn't affect us and those around us. And it's a big thing, because we all come from these past things that have happened to us, and it's very hard to let it go. And I am one of those that it's very hard to let it go. I've been working on this for a long time now, and I'm better, not 100%, but I'm better. But you just have to sit back and realize, whatever you're, think about it this way, whatever you're angry about, first of all, there's a plan, there's a bigger plan. And to be a part in that plan to make a difference is not getting angry at what's different situations that are going on. And then maybe whatever you see that's making you angry could be part of a plan, an overall plan that is supposed to make it better. You just don't know. But the way you can change that and make a difference is not get angry, put out love and hope, and that's how you can change it. But I promise you, getting angry and spewing out the anger and putting out hate at anything on the internet or anywhere is only going to hurt you. In this way, if you do it this way, you can help others with it, right? So show people how to not be the anger and frustration and stuff. And I know most of the people that are going to be on here with me are not going to have that issue. Now, there's little bits in us all that have the anger, and I'm just, because I have that, right? So it's more of reining it back in, looking at the situation, and getting rid of the anger, not pushing it out into society so everybody can see it. I guess that's what I got for today. Any questions? Am I still here? Holy moly. Got a phone call and I couldn't get rid of it. So I guess that's what I have. Any questions on that? Please let me know. If there's anything you guys want to know. Yes, I'm back on. I got a phone call, came and messed it up. If there's anything you want to know about what's going on, just post it in the group, message me, whatever. I would be happy to answer them. Okay? Right now I'm doing what I'm guided to say. But if I'm asked a question, I would be happy to answer it. Okay? I have things I can talk about on that, and we will get to that. But if you have questions specifically, if you want to know different things about what's going on around the world, society, the illness, anything like that, please post it or message me. I'd be happy to talk to you about it. So now let's go ahead and do the healing for today. This is it's mostly to help calm everybody down. It's putting the healing energy out there, but this is what I do a lot of times for my clients, especially the ones that are in my programs, when they're in between sessions and they have stuff comes up that causes them and stress and anxiety. I go and I do this healing, and it brings them down. I do it for family as they get stressed and have anxiety going on. It's just a little healing to bring them down. What to do with other people's angry at you sometimes for no reason. You kind of just have to protect yourself and block it, and you can, in a kind way, energetically send it back to them for them to deal with, and just know that it's not yours. It takes practice and work to do that. I've been through that a lot, but for one thing, you just ignore it and let it go. You can, like I said, gently send it back to them. You don't want to cause harm to them, but you don't want to take it on for sure. And if there's anger, then, there's people, like, sometimes you need to not be around at the moment, right? Maybe that contract you had to be around each other's done, and it's time for you to move on. But you have to do things for yourself that help keep you higher, and having certain people around you could hurt. So I don't know the exact situation with that to give you exact ideas on what to do, but if you want to tell me more, I can do that. But otherwise, you don't take it on, other people's anger, because it happens all the time. People think they have a right to be angry at you and you didn't do anything, but you just cannot take it on, and you have to let them be where they're at. because they truly believe that they should have a right to be angry at you, even though they may or may not. But it's not for you to help them decide. And that's one thing you need to look at it. It's not for you to change their mind or to make them not be angry at you, because you're not going to, most of the time, you're not going to be able to do that. So that's what I have on that. And if you have any more, just let me know. Any more information you want me to deal with that, let me know. And we'll go ahead and do the healing. Go ahead and sit back, and I want you to imagine the violet flame up and around and through you, cleansing, clearing, purifying. And this is what I'm saying, the anger that comes at you, you want to put it in this violet flame, so you're not taking it on and it's not affecting your body, because you really could take it on and you don't want to do that. And put any negative thoughts of yourself into the violet flame. You want to clear those out. You don't want to hold on to those either. And then any consciousness that you've picked up that's heavy and making you sad or even angry also, because sometimes that's what you will pick up on, and what you're feeling is the anger from people around you. And just put it in the violet flame. When you feel it's done, send the violet flame back up to source so it can be transmuted. And then I'll begin sending the healing energy. And it only come if you want it or you want to accept it. If you don't, that's fine also. It won't be forced upon you. All right, come back, wiggle your fingers and your toes. Okay, that's what I have for today. So, go write your story, what you want your life to be like when we come out of this. Mine would be walking on the beach. I'm just giving you an idea. So you want to look at the most thing that you look forward to the most and hold on to that. And write it and feel it, because that's where you're going to go, right? And remember, no anger towards anybody in that, and no like wishing ill on anybody, because that's not going to help anything, right? Then go do something you love, something that brings you joy. Dance, sing, watch a movie. And then do some self-care. Do at least one thing of all of these, but more if possible. Self-care, drink some tea, meditate, Epsom salt bath. Then do something kind for somebody else. Say something nice, lift them up, help you feel good and them. And then write 10 things you're grateful for. You guys start doing this, and I promise it's going to change your life. It's going to make you feel good, and you're going to help everybody, the world, the consciousness of the world. It's a ripple effect, and that's the point of this, right? So you guys have a great day. It is Wellness Wednesday, so tonight I will be on at 7 o'clock doing mini healings for those that want it. I will do as many as I can, but you have to be on the live for me to work with you on those. So that's what I got for today. Have a great day. I love you all, and see you tomorrow.